America first, the Trump lesson, Zambia first. The world over has mixed reactions and perceptions over the manner in which the new American president, Donald J. Trump, handles his matters both home and away. Some accuse the world's most powerful man of lacking diplomatic etiquette and destroying global economic partnerships, going against historic institutions such as NATO, the EU, the World Trade Organization. He has started a trade war with China and the entire EU bloc. He has cut unnecessary aid to Africa. And as he attends the NATO summit this week, many shiver and queer in fear of his unpredictable radical approach. Now, as much as all this sounds very negative for a president of a country that is described as the last bastion of democracy in the world and the world's biggest economy, it gives great lessons to African leaders and in particular my country Zambia. Donald Trump campaigned with the message, America first, an ideology that saw Americans vote him into office amidst exit polls that indicated otherwise. Now, on the contrast, let's come back home to Zambia. Our motto is, One Zambia, One Nation. But does this motto put Zambia and its people first, I wonder? Our leaders tell us to be peaceful, loving, and silent while they put China first. The current administration boasts of massive infrastructure development rollouts, but sadly, all this is done at the expense of Zambia last and China first. Is it Sonte Potwa Bomba or Sonta China Pwa Bomba? Look around you, Zambia. Everything is about Avic International, from airports, roads, digital migration, copper smelting, and sadly, even selling of chickens and vegetables, sure. This is what Donald Trump has refused for America. Donald Trump has refused Chinese taking away American jobs. He has banned cheap Chinese imports at the expense of American products and has put high tariffs on all Chinese imports. Economists may argue that America is a stronger economy than Zambia and probably has the money to look elsewhere. But hold on. Is it not true that America owes China in excess of trillions of US dollars in terms of loans? So how does Trump come out so rough on his lenders? Simple. It's a quid pro quo scenario. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. We all know what China, India, Turkey and the Lebanese want in our country. We are so rich. We have lots of collateral value from gold, copper, cobalt, land, water and a peaceful people. Can we put Zambia first? What happens to my mother Vanamutale at Soweto Market if the Chinese are being allowed to sell everything from vegetables to chickens? Our sister divas, they can no longer travel abroad to import Brazilian hair because they can no longer earn money. Why? The Chinese are now making fake hair in our backyards in Kamwala at cheaper costs. Young Zambian engineers have no jobs in designing and building of our airports, roads, schools, etc. because Mr. Lee or Mr. Wu, an ex-convict from China, has been brought in as cheap labor. Mama Joyce Nonde, where are you? Cry, my beloved country Zambia. Can we for once emancipate ourselves from this greed, selfishness and mental slavery like Bob Marley sang? God has blessed us, not cursed us with this wealth. Can we ask him for wisdom and grace like Solomon in the Bible did in the book of Kings? Posterity will one day judge us harshly. One day, remember, we will be accountable. So please, can we put Zambia first and learn good lessons from Donald Trump and America first?